Hello, writers, and welcome to week 3 of experimenting with essay forms with me, Vanessa Martí. Let's go. Okay, so in week 2, I introduced you to the lyric essay, and we covered one type of lyric essay, the prose poem slash nonfiction essay. I understand there was an issue with the system, so you received the videos for week 2 late. I'm sorry about that. But as a result, the class will be extended a week. Please do your best to catch up, but don't rush through so quickly that you don't fully ingest the lesson, okay? We have an extra week, so you have some time. This week, we will be covering 2 different kinds of lyric essay, the collage essay and the found essay. So what are collage essays? They're also known as a patchwork essay, a discontinuous essay in segmented writing. Collage essays work like picture collages do. A collage essay brings together many different fragments and assembles them so they create something wholly new. Juxtaposition becomes the key craft element here. Pieces must be carefully selected because of how they will resonate off one another, okay? A collage essay generally forgoes conventional transitions, leaving it up to the reader to locate or impose connections between the fragmented observations. As the writer, you must listen for the echoes, the repetitions, and the way one image organically suggests the next. The writer must provide some kind of grounding structure for the reader to hold onto. The supporting architecture for a collage essay can take on the form of 1, numbered sections or subtitles that guide the reader along, or the structure may be as subtle as asterisks delineating the white space between sections. The titles, subtitles, or an epigraph, an opening quote, can provide a hint of direction for the reader, okay? Collages work through repetition, but you must transform your recurring motifs from beginning to end. You must make transitions, but not in the conventional way. They must occur through strategic planning of images, stories, and phrases. Ask yourself, how does one story lead to the next? Which image can you pick up from the last section to begin the next? Which phrase can act as a repeating and variable mantra throughout the piece? You must trust yourself and your readers to make sense and meaning out of the gaps between the steps, the pauses between the words. But you must also act as a guide on this pilgrimage, a pathfinder who directs with a touch we barely notice. The book Reality Hunger, a manifesto by David Shields, is written in a collage style. He does something fantastic. He defines the collage essay in collage essay form, right? Fantastic. An excerpt of it is on the following slide. So, section 314. Collage is a demonstration of the many becoming the one, with the one never fully resolved because of the many that continue to impinge upon it. 328. I'm not interested in collage as the refuge of the compositionally disabled. I'm interested in collage as, to be honest, an evolution beyond narrative. 330. Everything I write, I believe instinctively, is to some extent collage, meaning ultimately is a matter of adjacent data. 339. Collage is pieces of other things. Their edges don't meet. 349. The very nature of collage demands fragmented materials, or at least materials yanked out of context. Collage is, in a way, only an accentuated act of editing, picking through options and presenting a new arrangement. The act of editing may be the key postmodern artistic instrument. 354. In collage, writing is stripped of the pretense of originality and appears as a practice of mediation, of selection, and contextualization, a practice almost of reading. So that's one example. I provided some model essays for you to read and analyze. When reading, I want you to consider, how does one story lead to the next? Which image refers back to the last section? Which phrase acts as a repeating and variable mantra throughout the piece? So there are 2 essays that I am giving you as models. There is the acrostic collage essay, as if to say by Michael Torres from Sun Magazine. It is gorgeous. The minute I read it, I knew that I had to teach it. And then there is also Son of Mr. Green Jeans, an essay on fatherhood, alphabetically ordered by Dinty W. Moore from Crazy Horse Magazine. Okay, that's the end of this video because next we will be moving on to sound essays. And I'm going to do that in another video, okay? All right, I will see y'all soon. Bye.